Okay, welcome. This is a 2003 Escalade, and I wanted to show you how I converted the 6-disc CD changer into a cubby hole for phones and charging station and that kind of thing. So this is what used to be here. Probably looks familiar to anyone that owns a Escalade, a '02 to I think '06 models had these 6-disc CD changers. It works great, but when you upgrade to a new radio, which I highly recommend, it's easy to have a backup camera with this video screen. So I have a backup camera on here now, and then a nice radio. And if you get the one that plays DVDs, you can actually play your old CDs on there, which is nice. But this will not work anymore, and I asked all the different radio places and they just are not compatible. So and they don't even sell 6-disc CD changers anymore. So one thing about these Escalades is there's not a lot of room for the phones, and kind of awkward to put them in the cup holders. And then this is not even that deep, so your phone sticks like way out if you put it in that. So one awesome thing about the new radio is it's got this cord that when you plug your phone in, your GPS will show up here, which is cool. Obviously it still wirelessly broadcasts audio and stuff, but if you want the visual, you got to plug it in. And then this also charges your phone as well. So what I did is I just routed it after I had the professional installation by Best Buy. Highly recommend Best Buy for this because it was a third of the price of a normal radio installation place. Best Buy does the free installation, so you're just buying the radio itself. And they had wired this cord. They did a good job with the install, but they wired this cord actually through my glove box, which looked really hokey. So all I did is to get this panel off, it's really easy. You just pull on this side. There's two clips up here, so what I did first is just pull this way, and then a sharp pull on each side. This comes off. Then you can unhook your clock back here, which plugs in back here to your clock. So just temporarily unplug that, and then all you got to do is unplug your 6-disc CD changer, which the plug looks like this guy right here. So all I did was unplug that in the back, easy. And then I took the metal part out. It's just two screws. They look like this, just there and there. Take those two screws out, and what you'll have is this piece. It just slides right out, easy. Two screws, and then all you got to do is take about 6 or 7 more screws off. Easy to do. And then this whole piece just comes out. So that's the 6-disc CD changer. Took that all out, and then all I did here was I got a leather doormat, actually, because it's already synthetic leather. It's already pretty cushioned and thick and pretty durable, and it looks really nice. It's black leather look. And I just used shoe goo, which I highly recommend. Now the reason I use shoe goo, you can get it by the shoe section of Walmart. Shoe goo is not like super glue. It's not brittle. It dries. It's very strong when it dries, but it has some give to it. It's flexible, and it's in the heat and in the cold, it can expand, shrink a little bit, and it just is great for automotive stuff, fixing plastic parts, different things. So it will not be brittle. So I used shoe goo to glue in this synthetic leather into the inside of the rectangle here. And then all you got to do is just mount it back in there. Now what I did was I left a space in the back. There was already kind of a natural spot there. I just flared it out a little bit, And that is where I'm going to put my cord. So I rerouted my cord from my glove box. I'm going to put it in through the back of this, so that will look really nice when it's coming out through through this for people to charge their phones. So when we put this back in, just to make sure that it has a good fit, what I've done here is I've got just a couple little washers, and I'm gonna put them behind the screws. I might not even need these, but I have them just in case, so that once this piece goes back on, there will not be any crack between here and where this nice soft leather, which is going to create kind of a natural gasket seal on there. It'll be nice and tight, so people can't drop crumbs down in there or anything like that. So I'll use the washers for that. And then lastly, for the cord here, just to make sure that the cord doesn't get pushed back through the hole, I've got this little rubber piece I had laying around. I think it was from a toilet repair I did or something. It was a brand new rubber piece, but I just cut it and I'm going to put it around there. And then I will actually shoe glue this rubber piece to the very back of my new piece here, so that this cord is coming out of that hole. And if this gets pushed back there, it won't be able to go back through the hole, and it can just slide. And people have extra slack too if they want to if they have a short charge cord or something, they have extra slack for their phone. Because keep in mind, this is just where they plug their cords in, so this is the actual cord. So people are going to have their own cords and probably plenty of slack, but this is even extra slack, so you could even hand your phone to someone in the back seat or something while it's charged up. I don't know, maybe they're punching in the GPS coordinates for where you're going, backseat driving or something. So there you go. That's how I did this project. I'm really excited how it's going to look. This is going to go right in there. It's just going to look so good. So you can see how it will look. There's that. And then this is going to go right in here. And once I push that on there, there won't be any gap or anything. This is going to look really nice, Escalade quality. And if you wanted to be extra fancy, you could actually just route that cord I was talking about here. They sell little things that you can unscrew this and put a new one down in here. It would look something like that, and then that's even more professional, but I just don't have the time to do that right now, so I might do that later. But for now, it'll look really good having the cord come out of here. People can plug their phones in here. There's plenty of room. It's really deep, so I checked it with some pretty big phones, and they pretty much all fit in there really nice. So really excited about that. And then that just displays right on up here. So enjoy your Escalade. I love this car. I really do. Yeah, so for you Escalade lovers out there, I never owned an Escalade till I bought this a few months ago, and I'm falling in love with it. It's really great. All right, enjoy your project.